Hello guys, and welcome to my track guide of Charlotte Speedway. So this is in the rookie series of the MX5. The setup I'm using is the baseline setup, which is the default setup they give you in the Global MX5 Mazda Cup. So Charlotte Speedway, it's got some technical areas. It's not as hard as other tracks, but it has got some technical areas. So hopefully this guide helps you. I'll show you the flying lap, and then after the flying lap we'll do the breakdown. Okay, so heading down the main straight, we're going to get it up to about third gear, and as soon as you hit the number one board here, we're going to slam on the brakes, stick it into second, and then turn left. We're going to aim for the apex on the left hand side, and just get as close as you can to that apex basically. And straight back onto the gas. You can see we're in second gear here. We're going to absolutely floor it over this apex. If you can, just keep your foot down the whole time in second gear. Be careful though, there's a big concrete wall on the right hand side to greet you if you get this wrong. But if you get this apex completely right and you get the right line, you can just about stick it. Now you can see we're in third gear. We're getting as close to this wall on the left hand side as possible. Nearly touching it, that's how close we are. This will line us up for the next corner. Right, so now we're heading into the next two corners. They're both right-handers. Now these two corners, they're all about patience. You want to take it in third gear, enter in, and then about halfway through you drop it down into second, and basically just be really careful. These cars have got a lot of understeer, so just be careful. And it may seem weird, but the sort of slower you take these corners, the quicker you're going to be. Okay, so now we're heading on to the short straight. You may be thinking I'm a bit wide here. That's right. All of the track on the left hand side up to the grass is yours to use. You're not going to get off track, so utilize this whole strip on the left hand side. This apex in front of us is useless. Don't worry about this curb. Just stay to the left hand side, and that will give us a good line into the next corner. Okay, so now we're heading into the next corner. This one you can take it in third gear, and you just want to aim for this blue strip. You don't want to go over the blue sausage curb because it'll chuck the car up into the air. But get as close to it as you can, and you take this corner flat out, so you're accelerating the entire time in third gear. Okay, so we're taking this corner in second gear. You want to get as close to the wall on the right hand side as possible, and then stay to the right of the track to line us up for the next corner. Okay, so this next corner is a bit tricky on the first lap, so be careful. You can lose control of the car around here. But you can see these cones on the left hand side. You sort of want to be aiming for those. You can take this corner in second gear. Sometimes you can get up to third, so just play around with it. And it's a fast corner, you just want to take it as quickly as possible. And there's a wall heading onto the straight. You sort of want to aim for that as if you're going to hit it, but obviously don't hit the wall. And that's the best way to take this corner. So just watch this part of the track a couple of times because it is a bit tricky to get right. Okay, so now we're heading into quite a tricky part of the track in my opinion, because there's some big blue sausage curbs that can chuck your car into the air and make you lose control and all sorts. So we're flat out, we're in 5th gear. The braking point for this corner is the number 2 board just ahead. So you slam the board, you slam the brakes when you hit the number 2 board. You put it into 2nd gear after the first curb. And then once you've got past that first curb, you drop it down into 1st, and then you're back on the gas. So here you can see we're taking it in 2nd. As soon as we clear this curb, stick it into 1st, and then turn right. And this is a disclaimer. Off-tracks are basically non-existent around Charlotte. So these red, white and blue strips, you can drive straight over them and you gain a little bit of time. So seriously, don't worry about off-tracks around here. They're pretty hard to get. Okay, so now we're heading into the final chicane of Charlotte. This is exactly my braking point where I've paused it here. It's pretty hard to gauge a braking point. So this is where I normally brake. You brake quite hard. We're going to take the chicane in 2nd gear and just try to avoid the blue sausage curbs because they can chuck the car up into the air and slow you down. Okay guys, so that's my lap guide of Charlotte Speedway. Managed to get a 132.4, which is pretty good. I did an official race earlier and the fastest quali was 133.2. That was literally the first event of this week, so times are probably going to get quicker. But a 132.4 will definitely see you in the top 3 of Top Split. So this is a good guide to follow. And if this does help, make sure to subscribe. Turn on notifications because I'm doing a track guide for every single rookie track this season and also some different series as well. So stick around for that. Thanks for watching and take care.